Hello, everyone. Divine Feminine Empress 444 here to do a collective read. Decks have already been shuffled. I hope everybody's doing very well. I had every intention to get on here the last couple days, but I was kind of healing collective because I took a tumble the other day. So I was a little sore for the last couple nights. But I'm back. So let's tap into the energy of the collective. Give me something for the collective, please and thank you. We have My Way, Selfish, Stubborn, Arrogant, Pride, and Ego. We have Bad Credit, Debt, Unemployed. And we have Ghosted, On and Off, Hot and Cold, Detached, in reverse. Love, Hate. And then we have Firestorm. Sorry, I'm trying to put them all over here for you, collective. Firestorm, Karma, Drama, Endings, Loss, Mental Breakdowns. Okay. We have a Queen of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Fool. We have the World. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles. Okay, collective. So what I'm seeing here is you have somebody stubborn here in your energy. This is somebody that like has a love-hate relationship with you. This person's going through some kind of like financial problems right now, some kind of firestorm, some kind of like karma loss. They're also like I'm getting this person could be a little mentally unstable. This is you and this Queen of Cups energy, right? But you have your lid on your cup, so you're not giving to this person at this time. In the past, I feel like you did. Okay, you were very giving, and I feel like you're not doing that anymore. And it could be because it's not that you don't love this person, right, or care about this person. Now take this how it resonates for you. Always remember to flip roles how they fit for your situation. Remember that this is a collective reading, not everything will resonate. So please take what does and leave the rest, right? But what I'm seeing here is this doesn't have to be a love relationship, like a romantic. This could be even with like a family member. This could be with, somebody at your job. Take it how it resonates for you in your situation. But yeah, I feel like in the past, you were the type of person you used to probably pour into this person and others, right? And I feel like at this time, you're not doing that because you had to take a lot of losses because of this. With this Knight of Wands energy, this person mm, this person is somebody who's immature. So this could be a younger energy for sure. This could even be a child, right? The way Spirit's showing it to me is like somebody who mm, is like determined, right? This person is somebody who makes quick-witted decisions, right? They're foolish as well. They take they jump into things without thinking first. hmm And I see this is you here in this world energy collective. Like you're being highly protected right now. And I feel like maybe if you're struggling at this time, right, you could be going through maybe some like tightness in your finances, something of that sort. or like changing positions, changing a job, or something financial could have came up, right? And I feel like this is happening for a reason, right? I feel like it's so that way you maybe possibly can't help this person at this time, even if you wanted to. That's what I feel like. I feel like the universe is kind of protecting you from that. Yeah, because this is somebody who, like, mm, they like to come to you when they need things, but I don't feel like this person would do the same. Mm-mm. And even if they did, they like breadcrumb you. They do little things, right? Little bits. But when you need them, you jump. I feel like this is somebody who would mm, you knew you could never go to this person for anything major, right? You knew really at the end of the day, this person would never have your back the way you had theirs. Hmm. And see, what I see is going on here is like you're just working on your independence here. You're working on your own stability. And I feel like you're you're looking outwards towards a new path, right? This is the type of person that would have left you out in the cold, right? They would have I just heard somebody saying kiss my ass. Okay? Pretty much. It's like they told you to kiss their ass, but then they want to come behind you while you're down and out and want you to help them up off their crutches, right? So they'll leave you out in the dust. Then they come towards you broken and unhealed and want you to heal them, even though you don't have enough of the good energy to even give yourself. Yeah. This is somebody who will drain you of your resources, your finances, your love, your energy, whatever have you. Take it how it resonates. With this Ace of Pentacles, yeah, you're moving towards this new beginning here. You've been manifesting. I see a new opportunity coming in, maybe a new financial opportunity, some kind of new adventure. hmm We have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing a lot of opportunities here for you. A lot of new choices. I feel like you could be a little confused right now, not really knowing which way you want to go though. hmm Give me something more. Yeah, Nine of Wands. You've been through a lot, collective. hmm But you've been persistent. And I feel like this is kind of like testing your faith. hmm You could be a little weary, kind of down and out a little bit. Mm, it's like you've always had to fight. I feel like this has been a long time coming. For some of you, this could have been 9 years, right? That you've been just like really going through it. That's for someone. King of Cups. There's a King of Cups in your energy here. Somebody who's a little bit more emotionally balanced, somebody a little more compassionate. This could be like a boss or something like that. Give me something more. I'm also seeing too, for someone, it could be that you're this King of Cups or you're being asked to turn into this King of Cups. Somebody more emotionally balanced. Don't make decisions off your emotions. You can be supportive and be a leader, but you don't have to. Okay, in other words, the way Spirit's showing it to me is you could be somebody empathetic, right? But it's like Spirit's showing me that you can't always fix. You can't fix everyone else. You can give them the tools, right? You can give them the knowledge, but they have to do the work for themselves. Yeah. Instead of them, thank you, Spirit. instead of them giving you extra burdens. Because that's what you've been doing. You've been carrying too many burdens. Other people's burdens, I just heard. hmm Give me something more. King of Swords. Yeah. Use your head over your heart. Yep. You have to be honest with people. I feel like you're being called to. And it's a lot of clarity. Stepping into like an authority role. So it's almost like if this is a child, you having to um I just heard that saying, I'm not one of your little friends, right? You know, sometimes kids, especially nowadays, I've noticed, these kids want their parents to be their friends. I'm not your friend. I'm your parent. hmm Don't get it twisted. Ace of Swords. I'm correct. Yeah, I feel like you're getting mental clarity on some kind of situation here. Again, this could be with a child, maybe like an older child, or it could even be like teenage age. I'm seeing. hmm I don't know. I just feel like you're getting more sharp minded, right? Um, Stepping into your power. I'm hearing like really taking charge, but I don't, not aggressive, balanced. hmm Give me something more. Two of Pentacles. You've always had to juggle your emotions, your stability, your finances, all of these things. And I really feel like this could be like a parent child situation here. It's almost like the way Spirit's showing it to me is that this child doesn't realize how much you really give, right? How much you really have to juggle to make things happen. How many times you've had to rob Peter to pay Paul, right? Just so that you can make ends meet for and provide, right? And I'm getting like a child being like greedy or selfish. hmm And I hate to say it like that, because like it's not a child's fault, right? A child isn't brought into this world um you know to have to suffer or go without. But sometimes us as parents, let's be realistic, we go way too over and beyond. Instead of allowing our kids to like learn lessons, right, we always want to fix it. You can't always fix it, because what happens is, in the long run, it's not good for that child. Because how are they going to grow up and be able to interact in society without you there, right? So yes, we have to give them the tools. And yeah, of course, we all want to give our children everything they want and desire, right? But sometimes that's not a good thing. Kids do need to learn how to work for things. And I don't want to get into a whole rant about it. Everybody raises their children the way they need to, but this is what Spirit's showing it to me. I just heard spare the rod, spoil the child. So in other words, not saying to beat your children, right? Or to, abuse your children, but it's almost like when you keep allowing them to get away with things, they become disrespectful, ignorant, um, and then they don't know how to be adults. They don't know how to handle situations. Yeah. And this doesn't have to be a child situation. Take it how it resonates for you. This could be a work situation, whatever have you. Um, Death card, yeah, you're putting an end to this. hmm But it's a new beginning, because I feel like it's going to bring in something more healthy. hmm And it'll give you peace of mind. Thank you, Spirit. Knight of Cups. Yeah. It'll help this person to become creative. Think of things how to fix, right? How to follow their heart. How to mm, how to step up, right? How to really sometimes we think by giving our children things that that's love. It's not love. If it's hmm, if your love is materialism, that's not real love. Time, effort, energy, right? Listening, understanding. Hmm, yeah. Eight of Swords. You could have been very restricted because you could have been somebody who was went through a lot, right? In your emotions, always feeling like you were restricted from things or feeling like, oh, I'm getting like a working mom, right? Um, somebody that's a single mom and just always having to the way spirit's showing it to me is like go to work, come home, cook, clean, get the kids ready for bed, that kind of thing. Not to mention after school activities, all those kinds of things, but never really being able to like do anything for you. Hmm. Nine of Cups and Six of Swords. I don't see this as like, I mean, it could be a smaller child. I am seeing definitely like teenage or like 20s, late teens. Um, that you could be dealing with this if this is a child situation. This even could have to do with like siblings. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, take it how it resonates for your situation. But what I'm seeing here is for sure, it's you needing to pour love into yourself. You can't pour love into anyone else until you take care of you first. Okay. And I feel like maybe you had to walk away from a toxic situation in the past. And maybe you feel guilty um, that your kids had to experience that as well, right? Because as parents, we all want to be a protector. We don't want our kids to have to suffer. We want better for our kids than we had, right? But it's almost like if you don't take care of you, you're not going to be able to make anyone else happy. Yes. Give me something more. Yeah. It's time to get out of that heartbreak. That pain. Ace of Cups. Love, compassion. That's what we need to teach, right? That's what we need to embody. Whoever I'm speaking to, you could be very spiritual. We have the Six of Cups and the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's almost like getting in touch with your roots. Forgiving, right? Forgiving maybe people that didn't have your best interest in the past. Maybe you weren't poured into as a child, so you overdo for your child. hmm Because I feel like you dealt with I'm definitely with this King of Wands energy. Take it how it resonates for you. It could be a male or female, but I'm getting heavy masculine energy. Um, you've dealt with, and this could be their parent, their other parent, right? If this is your child. Um, somebody who was impulsive, somebody who lived on the edge, right? So you always had to be that stable. You possibly didn't get any help raising this child or children. Give me one more before I close out. Spirit said, no, take two. We have the Three of Cups in the upright, and we have the Magician in the upright. 3 and 1 could be very significant, or 4. Yeah, I feel like it's time for you to celebrate. Time to celebrate, manifest, create something new, rebuild your confidence. Maybe you're starting a new skill. Yeah. I'm going to leave that here. Hopefully, this resonated with somebody. If it did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Also, feel free to leave a comment if you feel drawn to do so. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you can see future reads. And if you're interested in a personal reading, everything you need is inside my description box. I'll see you next time. Bye.